All right. I think I'm good. Okay, but checking to see if I'm good. I think I'm good. What's up, Brandon? Okay, so what's up, y'all? It's been a little bit, not too long, whatever. But I'm home. I've been home since Saturday. Yeah, I think Saturday I got home or whatever. But I'm gonna take off the rest of this week and next week and go back out on the road the following week. Maybe a couple days into the week and stuff like that. What's up, Jazzy? Y'all know wintertime is coming and everything, so we gotta prep everything, do everything that we need to do as far as maintenance and make sure that we're road worthy for the winter time and stuff like that. So I've been just, trying to get everything sorted out, trying to get everything that I need for the truck and stuff. Right now I'm at Fleet Pride because y'all know I'm not messing with Freightliner no more because they tried me when they fake worked on my truck and didn't work on my truck. And y'all remember I had to get that whole engine rebuild and stuff. I think that's their damn fault because if they was fixing my truck like I told them when I told them I heard something in the engine, we wouldn't have had that problem. So I'm gonna be coming here from now on or whatever. The people here are really nice. The facility is really nice and everything like that. So um, yeah, and they got me in right away. They're doing all the work that I need done. And I'm gonna tell y'all the stuff I'm doing before I go back out because there's a lot of stuff I need to do. First and foremost, of course, I gotta go to the dentist, get my teeth cleaned, see the orthodontist, whatever. I gotta go to the regular doctor, the doctor too, and I also gotta get my physical done, my medical done for my license. So that's due for next month on the 28th. Last time I waited last minute to do it, and everything was fine. I've never had a problem with medical. Nothing wrong or nothing like that. No health issues. So, pretty much everything is good. But the doctor at the time, she did advise me like next time, don't wait till last minute. Come like 30 days or more, whatever. So if anything, you could come back. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll do it this month. And I guess that's more on the personal side. I have a little more running around to do for myself personally, but first and foremost, I'm taking care of the truck. So right now, I'm at Fleet Pride. They are doing I'm gonna do my PM because I'm gonna like might as well since I'm in the shop just do a PM or whatever, change all the filters, get everything done. Um, I am gonna have them do my door speakers because y'all know I'll be blasting the shit out my music, and I guess my 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 speakers got blown in the door. The back ones work, but I like to hear my music, so sometimes it's annoying because the music is only coming from like the back of my top bunk and stuff like that, so it's annoying. So they said they'll be able to get the speakers tomorrow. They aren't really expensive. It's like $45 per speaker and just have them put it in and stuff. I could put it in myself, but I'm just gonna have them do it because I got too much on my plate to do while I'm here. Um, so other than that, the PM, the speakers, um, I thought I needed to replace my torque rods because my tires were still wearing funny, like on the inside of my tires were wearing funny, like that inside groove. But basically, I think that's because one of my bushings on the axle. Ah, don't fault me because I don't know what that part is called. Okay, the thing that looked like a leaf spring, right? That's sitting near the rear axles, the bushing, the thing, inside or whatever, is cracked. So they're gonna replace all four of those. That's about what 6 hours of labor or whatever, 6.5 hours. So I'm gonna be here a while. Um, and do an alignment all the way around And what else? What else? PM, speakers, alignment, the bushings. Oh, and I ordered me a deer guard. I didn't think it would come today, but they're like, "Oh, it's coming today." I'm like, "What? Stop playing!" So they're about to install my deer guard as well. Um, and then I have to go get all 8 of my drives changed. Now, the drive tires I want, they don't have them in stock. So I'm gonna go to Palms to replace my tires on the drive and everything like that. Um, I'm gonna replace all 8, even though one tire is still actually like decent thread. I'm gonna just keep that one under my trailer as a spare for if I catch a flat or something like that. Um, so the tires I'm gonna be going with are the 11R tires. Those are a lot thicker thread. I know they're heavier and everything, and people are like, "Oh, you don't need that, thick tires or heavy tires or whatever, whatever." The thread depth is about an inch or some shit like that. So I'm going for the deepest one. And they're better tires, they're thicker tires, and I just want them. So that's what I'm gonna get. Um, Other than that, just spending time with family, doing things I need to do. We in the backyard cutting down trees and shit. So we doing that because all the leaves fell off and stuff like that. I have not picked up my bow as yet to shoot even one arrow because I've been busy trying to run around and everything. And I ordered a bunch of stuff that I needed for the truck as well, like the oversized lights and just added equipment. So one thing in open deck, you always got to keep buying equipment because shit get old, they get worn down, they get ripped up, torn up, whatever and stuff like that. So you have to keep on constantly spending money and replacing stuff. um so I've just been trying to handle everything so that when I get back out on the road, I don't really have anything stopping me from, running and making my money. It's been about 3 months since I've been at the house, and you see, I'm not technically at the house because I'm running around taking care of shit. And a lot of people don't understand. It's like, yo, when I'm out, I'm working. So when I'm home, it's like that's my only free time, which is not necessarily free time, I guess. But yeah. Um, what else? I don't know. Other than that, I've been chilling, doing shit I enjoy, playing my video games and stuff like that. So I'm getting back into my video games heavy. So been on Modern Warfare 3. That shit is dope. And I just been running that with a couple of friends and stuff. So other than that, man, I ain't tripping. Um, just been working. Things have been okay. Things actually been good. I can't complain. And even if I can complain, what's the use in that? You just work, adapt, and try to do better. So that's what I've been working on and stuff. Um, what else? I don't know. There's not much else I need to talk about and stuff. Um, just basically I went back in my little bubble so I could stay away from people and people could stay away from me and stuff. So I've been doing that stuff. But other than that, ain't nothing else. But I wanted to get all this done before the first snow hit the ground. And when I say first snow hit the ground, I mean where I live, so not necessarily like Washington and stuff. I don't think it even snow over there yet, but I just want to make sure that I get everything done before, before the snow hit over here where I'm at and stuff. Um, let me see if I could see it. Um, I did buy some stuff that I needed or wanted. And I say wanted because I wanted it for the truck and stuff, but also for me and stuff like that. But I want to tell y'all about some shit, yo. I swear to God, yo, people out here is disgusting, okay? They disgusting as hell. The other day I was at a truck stop. I was in Carlisle, PA, at the Petro, I believe. and I'm there with Ace and everything. I'm, chilling, doing my 34. I wasn't paid parking, so I was right by the door and shit like that. So I took Ace outside to pee. Now Ace, ever since he started cocking up his leg to piss, Ace been peeing on everything. I mean, it could be a blade of grass. It could be anything. He gonna piss on it just because. I mean, sometimes nothing even come out. He just, cock up his leg because he can. Cause what? I guess he a man now or something. So I took him out to go pee. Now, what he does, and he does it to my truck or anybody truck who's next to mine. So if I take him out, even if we go into the grass and stuff, he gonna cock up his leg and piss either on my fairings or on my tires, whether it be the drive tires or the steer tires. That's just him. He piss on shit, right? I try to steer him away from people's truck, but sometimes he gets away, you know what I mean? So there was this guy there with his truck, okay? And mind you, this was a Landstar BCO. This was a Landstar BCO, right? So Ace run over to this man truck and Ace cock up his leg. I'ma catch him. I'ma say, hey boy. I mean, I try to move him, but them don't want to move because they already start pissing. I look at me like, yo, you don't see me peeing? Like, what you doing? You feel me? So the guy was outside of his truck walking around it. I guess he went and washed his truck or whatever and he came back. Now, I said Ace was pissing on his tire. Okay? Ace is a little short ass dog. All right? And y'all know the bottom of the rim, the tire down there, he peed on the tire. He didn't pee on the rim. He didn't go all the way up the tire, just a little part of the tire, little part of the tire. So I said to the guy, I'm like, hey, I mean, I'm observant, I pay attention, I know, whatever. So I'm like, hey, I hope you didn't put on any tire shine yet because, he just peed on your tire. And I'm saying that, kind of like lightheartedly and jokingly and everything like that, you know. And then this motherfucker, okay, this motherfucker. I mean, yo, I know all the time I get shocked, but sometimes people just shock me. I shouldn't be shocked by people because people is garbage, you know what I mean? So he's like, you fucking had your fucking dog piss on my fucking tire, like cussing me out, cussing Ace out, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, my mouth fell open because I was literally shocked, right? I was literally fucking shocked, okay? And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, I'll give you some tire shine. You haven't put tire shine yet. Obviously, you didn't put tire shine, but I'm being polite and I'm being nice. That's why I even told you because he didn't see that Ace pissed on his tire. Okay, but me being a nice person, I'm like, yo, dude, he pissed on your tire, whatever. I'll give you some tire shine. Do you have tire shine? I'll buy you some tire shine, whatever it is. So this angry ass, old ass white dude, okay, grown man, okay, cuss me out, cuss out Ace. And then I yell and galang and everything. I make a scene and thing. You feel me? So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm gonna take up Ace. I'm gonna put him in a truck and close the door. I'm gonna go to him. I'm gonna go run to the man. I'm gonna say, oh, like you good? Like, oh, get the fuck away from me. Da, da, da. You fucking had your dog pissing on my truck. And I'm like, yo, are you serious? I'm like, he peed on the rubber. You're probably parked in pee right now before you leave the truck stop. I'm pretty sure you're gonna roll through some piss by the time you reach down the road. Like I told you, I'll give you some tire shine or I'll buy you some tire shine, whatever. Oh no, leave. And I'm like, you fucking leave. He's like, I paid to be here. I'm like, I paid to be here too. You feel me? Oh, I spent $120 to wash my truck. First of all, Negro, it wasn't $120 to wash your bobtail, okay? It don't cost that much. Even if you get everything at Blue Beacon. And when I wash my truck, I get everything at Blue Beacon. So it was no $120, okay? So anyways, he was salty, sour, and everything like that. So then, the next morning I get up and I go outside and I'm doing my pre-trip, doing my walk around, okay? I'm have to laugh because right now I can laugh, but in that moment I'm like this motherfucker, and I got something for his ass too. because I done took my SD card on my dash cam. I'm gonna find that motherfucker. And if you don't know, that's a form of vandalism, bitch. So I'm gonna get your ass. I don't give no shits. Because I did my walk around and I got to my drive tires, y'all. Do y'all know this grown ass man take the time to eat a piss in a buckle or something and pour it in my rims, in the fucking rims? The thing that they are circling at the blood clot rims, the rims them when me pay how much $100 fee, them polish professionally, right? Some say, wait, no, that gotta be something else. I'm like, no, that can't be what I think it is, right? So I walk around the trailer, I walk around to the next side. There's nothing in the rims. Of course, it's rained before since I had my rims polished and stuff like that. So it wouldn't be no yellow nothing in the rims, you feel me? So I'm like, this motherfucker is unreal. This grown ass man threw piss inside my rims. He skated off after doing that shit because best believe, baby, best believe it wouldn't have been no skating for that ass, okay? Because when he was carrying on about Ace pissing on his tire on the fucking rubber, like at where the bottom of the tire meet the pavement, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, he's an animal. Like, chill out. Like, oh, you could have took him to the fucking grass. It don't matter if I take him to the grass. He gonna piss on something before he reached the grass. That's just him. But it's just so crazy that that motherfucker worse than Ace. Like, you the real animal, you scumbag. But anyways, I detached from my trailer. And my truck wasn't dirty or nothing because I had washed it like a few days before and stuff like that. So then I detached from my trailer. I rolled down like the half a mile or point 0.3 miles to Blue Beacon and had them wash all that shit. Because I'm like, nigga, you acting like somebody fucking, did some real shit to your fucking truck to cause you to do this. But that goes to show you people are people. And that's why I said people is fucking garbage. You feel me? And I washed it. I washed it and stuff like that. And that's that. But yeah, I'm gonna find a motherfucker and I'm gonna report him. Oh yes, I will. I definitely will. Because he's a piece of shit. Only because he's a piece of shit. Um oh yeah. Huh. Another thing. This is a yo, people crazy, People crazy, People crazy. So I went to California a few weeks ago, and then when I came back, I went to on the way back I stopped in Phoenix, Arizona. I was rolling with another BCO and everything, so we went over to Danny's Truck Resort or whatever. That's where I went and got my shit polished or whatever. Polished the rims, polished the steps, polished the catwalk and stuff like that. Right? Spent the rims and all of that, it was a couple $100. The truck washer and all that was a couple $100. Like it was, I think I walked out of there spending maybe damn near $1,000 on shit just to, treat the truck basically. You know what I mean? So when after I done did my polish and stuff, everything nice and shiny, look like fucking diamonds and shit. And so I did all of that. Then I parked my oversized ass because it wasn't that much oversized. It was like 10 feet wide, so I could fit in one of the regular parking. So I did. I went with parking regular parking that I paid for and everything like that because I'm not ashamed or afraid to pay for parking. Fuck that. Mega pay. Come down the back row. You know what I mean? So somebody. I don't know who it is because I ain't offend nobody, bro. I swear to God, I just be chilling. I just be chilling. Somebody went and scratch up like I can't make this up for nothing. Somebody went and do like so on my the passenger side. that flap down that would be on the driver's side to exit the def tank or whatever, like right above your step. Somebody keyed that shit, and I'm like, yo, these people got some motherfucking nerve, bro. Like, what the fuck? I ain't offend nobody. I ain't do nothing to nobody. But this the shit that people do. I guess I don't know. I honestly don't fucking know, but niggas be fucking hating, and it's so crazy, right? So I saw it the next day when I was doing my walk around again. The walk around is how you be catching shit. You feel me? Do your pre-strip, do your post-strip. You feel me? So I had basically backed into my parking and stuff after I polished everything because I had shut down like hours later, hours before. I did my truck wash and everything. First round, they did not wash my shit good, so I went back in there and I had them wash it again. But anyways, and then I did the polishing. So after I did the polishing, I went and parked and everything like that. And yeah, somebody took the time to do that shit. So the next morning, and they lucky I had to leave because it would have been a whole thing. You know what I mean? So the guy, the polishing guy, he was telling me that they had cameras there and everything like that, but I had to go. I had to leave. So he's like, "Oh, I'll just sand it out and buff it again for you and everything like that." But I'm like, "No, it's okay. It's fine. You know, whatever." And stuff. But I'm like, people just gonna be people and thing like that. But you know, they don't stop no show and shit get handled regardless. So still good, still winning, I guess, if that's what y'all call it, and just doing my own thing. Um, other than like I said, taking care of what I gotta do, taking care of Ace and family and stuff. I haven't been up to nothing. Um, but like I said, first thing first, take care of this truck, everything I have to do, and then I'm gonna go take care of me. I kind of want to take out these braids, and I braided this myself. You know, the black and the yellow, black and the blonde. But I don't know if I'm gonna do my hair myself before I leave, or maybe I'll go to the African sister and have her do some shit. But yeah, I'm over these long ass braids now, and I miss my short hair. So yeah. Shit. But I'm gonna be here for a few hours. I could go home and come back, I guess. So I might do that. I don't know. That way I could probably go do my DOT physical before they finish working on the truck, but I don't know. For now I'm just chilling. Oh, I'll show y'all. Oh, and I'm doing some other stuff to the truck. I'm definitely gonna. I asked my leasing agent about the cameras on the truck, and she's like, "Oh, the company you work for could access those, or you know, can access those if they wanted to, or some shit like that." I don't know. They don't access shit. They never asked for it or none of that. So and she was like, "Oh, I could also send you the thing for the subscription," which she never fucking sent it. No wonder she sent it. I don't think she sent it. Um, let me see. She was supposed to send me the thing so I could do the subscription to use the access the cameras or whatever for the truck because they work, but they want you to pay for that shit, yeah. So I bought my own camera system, which it was this camera system I saw and it was really dope. The reviews were really good. The quality is really good. It's a 4 camera system, so I am going to mount them where I need them on the truck. Probably like the rear part of my cab on the top. I'll probably do sides facing that way and one facing forward or whatever. Um, just something I have access to and I gotta pay for and stuff like that. Pay no damn subscription or whatever. Mm, so I get y'all some driving videos if I feel like it. I still have a bunch of shit I haven't posted yet, but my phone memory be getting full and I'm like, fuck this, I ain't got time. So yeah, still waiting for a trailer. Still waiting for a double drop trailer. They don't have any available yet. Shipment clot. They don't have any available yet. So I'm still with my step deck, which is fine because yeah, give you versatility to take not only oversized but regular loads too and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, one last thing. Tell me why how he's gonna oversize, but it was really like a little bit over length, but not technically over length because you load like a certain amount of hangover in the back and everything like that. Now, mind you, I took up this fuel tank and it was going to Colorado from PA, paid very good. Um, but it was like 3 feet overhang in the back. Well, it really was 2.8 feet overhang in the back. So I'm going through motherfucking Ohio after basically I permitted the load anyways, right? Just to be sure, whatever. The agent was gonna pay for the damn permits anyway, so I don't really give a fuck, you know. So I permitted it, and which let me check on this blood clot. I permitted the load, and then I checked in again with heavy haul, the heavy haul department, and I was told that I didn't actually need um I didn't actually need permits for the load. So I'm like, wait a minute, so I don't need all the banners and lights and bells and whistles? And he's like, no, you don't, but it don't hurt. And I'm like, I bet. So I could drive for regular, right? And so my ass there driving regular to blood clot. Aye, for the bushings. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, thank you. Hmm. So it's a little better. They don't have to mess with nothing, and that's just one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Thank you. See, the guys here are awesome, right? Um, fuck, I forgot where I was. Yeah, so I'm there driving regular, right? Now, mind you, I was going uphill, so I'm foot to the metal. The shit is heavy and everything like that. So I go up on the cusp, but my foot's still on the thing. But then I let it off when I saw that I went over the 65, which was the speed limit, right? And my Jakes is on and everything, but I have it in Jake one. I ain't got it. No, and I'm heavy, but I'm still in Jake one because I'm like, it's gonna slow down. It's just gonna take a longer time to slow down, whatever. You know, this motherfucker. I see him pull out. I'm like, he coming for my ass. Fuck, right? He coming for my ass. So he come for me, pull me over and thing. And drive behind me for a little bit till we get to somewhere where I could pull over safely and everything, whatever. So I pulled over safely and all that. Then he come, oh, you know what speed you were going? And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, what speed are you supposed to be going? I'm like, what? You mean for oversized? Like 55. And he's like, well, I got you going at 69. And I'm like, okay, so here's the thing. This load isn't actually oversized, but I permitted it anyway, so that's why I'm wearing my banners and all that stuff. And I gave him the whole rundown and thing. When I give him the rundown from top to bottom, come and what may I do? I gave him all of that. So he was like, he didn't know what the fuck to do because he didn't know how to do. He didn't know what the fuck. You feel me? And then he's like, oh, this and that because you have overhang. And I'm like, yeah, I'm allowed like 3 feet. Actually, it's 4 feet for particular states and different thing like that. Because my trailer is like 51 foot. So then he make up this whole thing talking about, oh well, I wasn't too sure, so I had to call this, I had to call that, I had to figure it out because I don't know. Yeah, you don't know because you don't deal with people with open deck. You feel me? So you don't know if you do it. So just mind your business. Man, I do nothing illegal. You feel me? So um he pull out his tape measure. This is the first time I ever got measured, by the way. And he's like, "Oh yeah, you're oversized." And I'm like, "No, I'm not." But he's like, "Oh yeah, I measured it 54 feet." I'm okay, you know what, whatever. So then he's like, "Oh, even basically to not be oversized, you would have to be 53 foot. So that means the load would have to fit inside a 53 van trailer because there was no side overhang, there was no front overhang. It was just like 2.8 feet in the back overhang, right? So then he's like, yeah, you know, you would have to be able to fit within a 53-foot trailer, a van trailer, and then you'd be this and that. And because you can't, then you're oversized. Whatever, nigga. So basically, he couldn't give me no speeding ticket, right? Because I was what he said he catch me off 69 and shit, whatever, nigga. And the speed limit was 65 and I'm not oversized, but I have on all my bells and whistles, right? So then he's like, oh, once you present a permit, which I didn't give him a permit up front. Him asked for the permit after my breakdown fee, I'm telling him never did need it. And they never did need whoa. You feel me? Then they asked him for the permit, so I give him the permit. And now he's like, oh yeah, well, when you present your permit, this and that, you're supposed to be da, da, da. So he couldn't get me for nothing, no speed and no nothing. So you know what this motherfucker did? He basically thought he was slick, cause I done told this motherfucker basically how to do his job, right? So he wasn't gonna let me get out of there with nothing. So he gave me an oversized what the fuck they call that? um an oversized violation or some shit. It's nothing. I already told the company about it. They're like, it's nothing, it affects nothing, it's not on your license, because he said it's a non-moving violation, right? But I was moving, so it's like, what you giving me, dude? So he gave me a non-moving violation on oversized, so it don't really count for nothing. It's not nothing or whatever, and it's fightable. In case you don't know, you can fight that bitch. So he did all of that. He's like, oh, you don't have to dispute it or anything. You just pay it. You can just pay it. You can just pay it. So he was on that pay. hmm So he's like, well, if you don't want to pay, because I'm asking him questions now when he come with that piece of paper, like, so what does this mean? So what is this? And you know, like break it down for me. So he was like, oh yeah, you just have to pay it and everything is fine and don't worry about it and blah blah blah. Hmm Okay. So then he's like, oh, unless you want to go to court and then you got to come back to Ohio and then you got ain't nobody come back to Ohio to go to court, yeah. Nobody not do that. So I'm like, all right, yeah, okay, all right, thanks. Right. So immediately I call my legal services. I call my legal service and I'm like, yeah, I got this, whatever. And they're like, oh yeah, we could fight that. You don't gotta come out of pocket for nothing. So I don't have to pay no lawyer fee or nothing that. The lawyer gonna take care of it, fight it, get it either dropped or dismissed. And because it was bullshit basically. Get it dropped or dismissed. And I told the company, and they're like, yeah, don't worry about it. It don't affect nothing in the company as far as your standing. It doesn't affect your license. It's really like bullshit. Like I said, he was just salty that I was like telling him, like, no, you're wrong. Like, this is that. And he was wrong, and he did not know how to do what the fuck he was trying to do. And since I debunked all his shit, he was trying to get a kickback or whatever. So, but other than that, everything been straight. Um, I did my oversized that was going into the boroughs. That was what 13 to 13. No, yeah, 13 feet. Because they said it was supposed to be 13.2, but it was actually 13 feet. And it was cool. I didn't need a permit all the way up until going over the GW bridge and stuff. Then we had to park Well, I keep saying we, got me and Ace, but I had to park in the oversized staging area and everything like that, and wait for my pilot cars to meet me and everything like that, and then escort me and everything. Which everything is trial and error, especially when you get into bigger stuff. Because I had to do a survey for the route and pay for the pilot car and permits, a New York City permit, not a New York State permit, which is a little bit cheaper. And then you had to get an empty permit to leave New York once you go in oversized. So did all of that and everything like that. And the permit guy, the pilot car that I was supposed to have, he switched out with another guy, and this other guy, like, he didn't know what route we were supposed to be taking. And then he asked me, and I'm like, that's what I paid you for. To go 10 miles, I had to pay y'all like fucking $500. Like, what do you know? Um, so we almost ended up in a bad situation on a turn because it was like turn here, and I'm like, dude, I can't make that turn. It's off a double lane with cars parked. It's New York City. Cars park on the road and everything, and then it's going on a single lane with parked cars on each side and everything. But we end up not making that turn. We had to go down, go around, or whatever. So everything worked out. But I'm just saying for future references, I know now. Um, I pay you, do your job, and we ain't playing them games. You know what I mean? But like I said, everything worked out, and I made it, and nothing was damaged, nothing was bruised, nothing was scraped, and that's another little notch on my belt. But your shoulders wrong, ladies. It's swim too. Let me stop. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm enjoying life. No complaints and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, that's it. Other than that, I ain't gonna be on here long. I'm only on here because I'm in the shop and I'm bored. As y'all can see, I'm in the waiting room and there's nothing to do. I'm waiting for this phone to charge up that y'all on so I can watch some Netflix or something. But other than that, shit, I hope everybody else doing fine and stuff. I've been hearing a little glimity glamity wagwan, around the place and thing. Um, Trying to stay ahead of the race, ahead of the bullshit, and just have everything sorted and going good or running smooth and stuff like that. Um, what the fuck? Oh, cause I thought I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, but everything is going cool and stuff. I'm not saying it's all easy and it's all smooth all the time. And just like I said, people, saving a bad time, saving a good time, prep for tomorrow because shit's rough out here and it ain't always great and it ain't always bad. But I think if you thug it out and do what you're supposed to do, you're gonna be good in the end. And yeah, that's that. Ain't really nothing else. Ace at the house, chilling with family, and I'm here. Um, but yeah, I hope y'all stay blessed, stay good, and everything. But your girl about to be out, okay? Um, I'm gonna go watch some Netflix and chill and stuff by myself. By the way, I mean I could talk about some other stuff, but I'm like, eh, mm, fuck it. My focus right now is me, my business, and me. So yeah, just staying up on that. And that's cool. Yeah, but I don't know. Let me drop a link and see if anybody want to come in here. Y'all could chit chat with me until I leave this motherfucker. Guess copy. I ain't gonna be here long, so you know, in case anybody want to talk or ask questions, or am I doing this shit right? Yeah. Um. let me keep on jumping. Um, oh, and also, I had a few people asking or suggesting that I get another truck, get a trailer. Somebody offered me a trailer and was like, "Oh yeah, you just gotta pay for the trailer," which is the same payments you make for the trailer that you pull for your company, and um, you would have to do all the repairs. No, that's not a deal. That is not a deal. If I'm paying $800 a month for this trailer through my company, all right, because I'm renting my trailer, so I get 74%. I think 74%. Yeah, I think I get 74 or 73%. I don't fucking know. It's one of them. But I pay like $800 a month, and I don't have to pay for maintenance. They maintain it. You know what I mean? They maintain it and stuff like that. But this person's offer was, oh, pay $800, pay $800 a month, and also maintain my trailer. But that's your trailer, and that trailer isn't outfitted the way I want. Yes, they got boxes and whatever ramp racks and stuff like that, but it's not big enough. It's a shorter trailer. It's 48 foot. I have a 51 foot. A 53 foot would be lovely. So why would I go down? Um, because some freight they want you to have a 53 foot and stuff like that. So I mean, same thing, same deal. Because all our trailers are typically 51 feet. So I didn't go for that. I had somebody told me a couple days ago, like, oh, your truck too expensive. You need to go and get a different truck. Trucks are cheap right now. You could just give that truck back and get another truck and stuff like that. Nah, I'm cool. I could do it, but I ain't gonna do it. Um, there's a saying you don't hang your hat where you can't reach. So basically, if you're 4 foot tall and your arm length or stretch go up to 5 foot, don't hang that shit 7 feet because you know you ain't gonna reach that motherfucker. And it's not that I can't do it and juggle and do both and have a driver or whatever, whatever. But I like my truck. It's fine. It still has warranty. I literally just now, I've had it over 2 years, and I just now broke 200,000 miles on it. Like, I have a good truck. I still have a lot of warranty left in there. I have another year till I pay it off. Like, I'm not doing that shit. I don't give a fuck. I've been handling these payments, and yes, those payments are a little excessive because I come across people and they're like, "Oh yeah, how much you pay for your truck?" And I tell them, like, let's round it up to to the highest hundred and say 12. Let's say $1,200 a week, and they're like, "Oh my God!" And I'm here complaining about $1,600 a month. That's you. But like I said, everybody else situation is different. Everybody else drive and ambition is different, and the way they move about their thing. I'm not out here trying to spend money on bitches. I'm not out here trying to have a girl there, here, everywhere. I do for me. I may do for my family, but I'm not doing reckless ass shit if I don't have to. And I just take care of my business. If it comes between taking care of my business or doing some reckless shit, I'm gonna take care of my business first. And also, my truck is good enough to do what I needed to do. I have a really nice engine. It's a DD15. Of course, if I get into real heavy haul, I will need a different truck, which I intend on getting in the future. The future is not tomorrow or next month or next year. Who knows? I mean, shit, maybe it will be, but no, not right now. My truck is decent. It's good enough to do what I'm able to do right now. Um, and also I can modify my truck have it manage more weights and all of that. One of the things I'm thinking about doing possibly is stretching it out and adding an extra axle. Um, that would afford me to be able to bring more weight, carry more weight, and all that stuff, right? Um, and eventually, I don't know. I don't know if I'll sell Shadow. I don't know if I'll put another driver in it once I do get the other truck when I'm ready. But when I do get another truck, I know it's going to be outfitted for heavy haul. Um, from day one, it's going to be a heavy haul truck. Um, you don't know where life takes you and everything like that, because I always wanted to do open deck, flatbed, step deck, whatever. I always wanted to do it, but I let people talk me out of it before, and thinking that I wasn't able to or capable of doing it. And now that I'm doing it, I fucking love that shit. I mean, so if I knew then what I knew now, maybe I'd still have Shadow. Maybe I wouldn't have Shadow. Maybe I have a different truck. Who knows? But this is the path I chose to go down, and I'm going down it. And so far, so good. Um, so like right now, I could do 50,000 pounds. I think, yeah, no higher than 50,000 pounds. So that way, it's like 10,000 per axle or whatever. Because it's 5 axles, 300 truck, 200 trailer. Once I get my double drop with the triaxle flip, right? Um, that means I could do 60,000 pounds or whatever, or get a little higher than that. But I think once I get up to where it's like 100,000 pounds and shit like that, like over that weight and stuff, that's when I would need um a bigger or heavier truck. Because right now I could do 50 with the double drop. It's gonna be 60. If I add an extra axle on the trailer, on the tractor, that's 70. And yes, you could do overweight as well. So you could get away with a little bit more depending on if it's one piece, because you cannot do overweight unless it's one piece. If your load is overweight, it could only be one piece. They're not gonna permit you for overweight if it's more than one piece. Um, so stuff like that is very technical once you get into oversized, heavy haul stuff. But it's just learning and knowing the rules and reading your permits and doing what you're supposed to do and stuff, which I try to make sure I do everything that I'm supposed to do. I have been without incident. Um, well, somebody backed in and hit one of my loads before, because I guess I was parked in the free parking spots with an oversized, and I took up 2 lanes, and he went and wedged himself in between that half lane and the next lane that somebody was parked. But my load was tarp, so I couldn't tell until we got to where we got to, and untarped the load, and then it's like, oh yeah, that. But I made sure I reported it, took pictures and everything on, insurance claim and all that. But it wasn't major damage. It was small, but still, I don't like showing up to any customer and their stuff is ruined or hurt or damaged or whatever. I try to make sure that everything is the way I got it when I got on the trailer. Maybe a little dirty and dusty from going down the road with road dirt and weather and all that. But for the most part, I try to make sure that everything is A1, and I pride myself on that. And I don't always. Typically, I post a lot on Instagram. I ain't even gonna say I post a lot on Instagram. If I do come on social media, it will be Instagram, right? Mostly. And I'm trying to post more of my loads and stuff like that. I don't do it all the time. I'm always running, but sometimes I don't post shit. I don't put it up there. I don't put it out there. Whatever it is, what it is, and I work when I'm ready. If I have time and I go through my album and I'm trying to clean it up, then I might post some shit. But yeah, constantly working, constantly moving, and that's it. If I don't move, it's because I'm choosing not to, because I'm not gonna run cheap freight, because cheap freight don't pay my bills. Um, yeah, cheap freight don't pay my bills, and I'll be damned if I run some shit that's $2. a dollar some. I ain't gonna make no money. I ain't gonna make shit. I might make my drug payment. Like shit like that. Like even the other day, I took a oversized, overweight load from Cali to Georgia, and for fuel, that was like what, $1,700 in fuel, which is pretty decent for a load that's oversized and heavy as fuck with the mountains, I tell you. So that was not too shabby with the weight that it was. I permitted it for 86,000 pounds, but I was under that and everything like that. That way, if I have a full tank of fuel, I ain't gotta worry about it and stuff. And it was a cool run, clean run and stuff. The only thing that was kind of wonky was the delivery dates because that was a crane appointment because it was so heavy and it wasn't like something a forklift could take off the truck. So I had to wait until delivery date, even though I got over there early. But I just took that time to go spend time with my family that live in Georgia. So it's all dependent on what you want to do, how you want to do, because I pick my own loads. I choose where I go and what I do and stuff like that. So it gives me a lot of versatility and free time if I want it and stuff like that. Like um like I said, it's been 3 months since I've been home. The last time I was home was for my mom's birthday back in September, and it's now November. Yeah. So I work hard, and that's it. I mean, ain't nothing else. I've seen and heard of people either getting out their trucks, getting in company trucks, selling their trucks, or at companies where they're not getting paid a lot or whatever. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't deep dive in nobody's shit because I really don't give a fuck. I just make sure that my shit's good. Um, but yeah. But that's why I chose to go the path that I'm going, so I can keep progressing, keep leveling up, and you know, try to make decent money and do the things I need to do and want to do. So yeah, but that's it. Um, so once everything is done, I should be back on the road next week. Next week sometime. Yeah, I should be back out on the road next week sometime, and it should be good. I'll come back. Sorry, I'll come back home around Christmas. Take off that time until after New Year's, and then I'm out here again. Yes, I'm not taking off the winter time, or no, I'm not taking off the winter time. I know some people do it in open neck. They be like, "Oh, I don't do the snow. I don't do." Look, I bought me a insulated overall. I got my winter coat, and I'm gonna put. I bought it big enough. Like I'm not that big. I'm not that big. Sorry, but a shirt and shit. But I'm not that big. You feel me? So, um, I bought me a 1X, which is a couple size bigger than me. Insulated overall. I have my snow boots. I have my gloves. I have my winter coat and thing like that. And of course, I'm gonna be dressed or whatever, and I'm gonna slide my ass in that oversized overall that's insulated, along with my jacket, along with my coat and I said jacket. Well, probably my sweater, and my coat, and my gloves and everything, and I'm gonna be out there doing the shit. Shit, I did it last year. I was up in Winnipeg when it was like how many fucking degrees below zero? Like I'm still gonna work. I don't know what the fuck. I ain't shy to work. I tell y'all that. So, um, I'm be out here. I'm be out here. Uh, for those of you who are getting to the bag or making all the monies and y'all want to take off the winter, more power to you. Blessings to you, but I know I ain't taking it off. Um, like I said, once I got in this truck, I wasn't gonna get out this motherfucker until it's paid for. And even after it's paid for, I'm still gonna be in this bitch because still gotta eat. You feel me? Still gotta do stuff. Got some goals and things I want to do and accomplish. So um, I keep saying, and I said it before. Um, I have other things I'm accomplishing in the meantime, but paying off my truck is gold one. And I'm gonna keep working until I have it paid off, and even after I have it paid off. When I went to orientation, from a company and everything, people were like, "Oh, I don't want to work here. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go far. I don't want to this and that. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that." And it's a lot of whiny ass shit like you don't want to do. But when you're a company driver, when you was working for people, you had to, you did, you do. you know why wouldn't you be willing to exert that same type of energy for yourself? I'm like, and I said that shit to everybody. It was like the whole class, and they was looking at me. I'm like, why wouldn't y'all exert that energy or more for yourself to grow your business? You understand? Instead of just working to make somebody else rich. Like, I don't get that. So, people, they get their truck and they start getting lazy or don't want to work, and I'm like, I know I pick and choose where I go and what I do, but I still work. I'm still working hard. But all of that I don't, and I don't want to go far, and want to be home every day, and like, don't get me wrong, teach their own. But I just feel, if you was out here with one of these fucking mega carriers and shit, and they gonna send you wherever they want you to send you, and you ain't got no choice in the matter, and you have to do it, or else they will fire your ass, and you did it anyways, how the fuck you gonna come and get your own shit and not want to do nothing? I don't get that. But yeah, I work harder than I've ever worked when I was at Schneider. Don't get me wrong, I worked hard at Schneider too, but I know that this shit is mine. I know what it's worth to me, and I'm gonna make sure that I do what I need to do to make sure I succeed. So that's just a message for everybody out there, company driver, owner operator, and one and all. Shit, anybody, invest in yourself. So that's it. But yeah, like I said, peace, love, prosperity, and all that, blessings to everybody. And I am out because my phone is charged up enough for me to watch Netflix now.